Everything in my pregnancy was going great. The big ultrasound that you get at 20 weeks, and everything looked perfect. So at 28 weeks, I went in to have just another ultrasound, and it was just like doom.
What Sarah Lonis' doctors saw were signs that her unborn baby's kidneys were not developing.
I remember very distinctly my OBGYN holding my hand and saying, we need to prepare that this isn't going to be a viable baby.
But on April 18th, 2016, Michael Lonis was born alive, and he was born a fighter. But his kidneys were so greatly underdeveloped, he was quickly put on dialysis. To survive, Michael needed a transplant, and he got one, thanks to a real-life Wonder Woman.
We call him my kidney kid.
When it comes to sick kids, Robin Rosenberger is a caped crusader.
I started Tiny Superheroes in 2013. In about 6 years, we've sent over 20,000 capes to kids all over the world.
Robin lives in St. Louis, so when she heard about Michael's struggles, she arranged to deliver a tiny superhero cape to him in person. But after meeting Michael, Robin decided to give him another very personal gift.
I went home that day and told my husband, I was like, he's not on the transplant list yet, but I just want to let you know that when he is, I want to see if I'm a match. It was never like, should I? It was like, why wouldn't I?
A kidney from a living donor typically lasts much longer than a kidney from a deceased donor. But transplanting an adult kidney into a toddler requires the kind of highly specialized expertise available at SSM Health Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital.
Little kids are always a little more complicated. Sometimes the kidney is so big that it occupies half the abdomen.
Woo! How big is Michael? So big!
Before Michael could be put on the transplant list, he had to grow a little. But what his family did not know is that while they were waiting to get on the list, Robin got tested to see if she could give Michael one of her kidneys. Once they determined she was a match, doctors used a 3D printer to create an exact model of Robin's kidneys.
Every month we used to place the same kidney on his abdomen, and once he reached a year, we could see that clearly it was going to be a good fit, and then we went ahead.
After waiting 14 months, Michael was finally put on the kidney transplant list August 28, 2017. On August 29th, Robin made a video call to Sarah with the good news.
God has been hearing your prayers, and I have a kidney ready for you.
What?
I'm serious.
What?
I remember just staring and then just tears.
I know that they're not waiting for anything on my end. And so I think when he's ready, we're ready.
Oh my gosh, Michael!
Isn't it crazy?
Because Cardinal Glennon is a children's hospital, Robin's kidney would have to be removed next door at SSM Health St. Louis University Hospital and then rushed through an underground tunnel to a transplant team standing by at Cardinal Glennon. On January 17, 2018, Michael and his family finally saw the light at the end of the tunnel.
I will never forget walking in that room and seeing him there. He was still real groggy. And I just started crying, and the nurse is like, I know it's really hard to see him like this. And I just said, no, he has color. I didn't realize how pale he was before. I'm like, he has color, he's pink.
People say, like, you saved his life. I don't know, I don't feel like I saved his life, but I feel like I gave him another chance.
Michael, Sarah, and Robin were together again at SSM Health Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital on the first anniversary of the transplant.
He's surpassed all our expectations. He's eating, he's growing, his kidney function's totally normal, very playful. He's just doing really great.
We will always be at Glennon. This will always be our second home. And that's okay. You know, he's going to be able to go to school and play sports. He can go to college. He can do anything he wants.
Yeah, it's amazing. They're like my best friends, you know? So, I mean, I love them. All I can say is they feel like family.
She's an angel on earth. She has 3 little kids at home. And she put herself through a completely unnecessary major surgery to save my baby that she had no connection to. I don't know how you describe that other than saying there's a really special place in heaven for people like her.
And there is also a special place for Robin on earth, right next to Sarah and Michael.
I realized that I had to make the choice, but in no way is it a one-way transaction. Like, you get more than you give when you do that.
She's his superhero.